All right, we're gonna cover now the snap kicks. This is gonna be a very effective technique, both from a self-defense standpoint of view and also from a kickboxing and MMA aspect, okay? They have been already performed very successfully in the MMA field at the highest levels. So I'm gonna have traditional stance. The snap kicks can be done both with the lead leg and the rear leg. Of course, the rear leg always has a little more force behind it, right? Because it travels longer and it has more torque with the rotation of the hips, but you can also do it with the lead leg. I'm gonna show you both ways. I'm gonna start with the rear leg. So two targets that are utilized, obviously for self-defense purposes, growing area, for sport competition or MMA perspective or kickboxing perspective, chin is very common, okay? And some people apparently also uses it to snap kick the training partner's gloves, okay? As a method of keeping them wary of moving in. So with that said, the snap kick has a motion of explosiveness, of speed. It's not so much about power per se, it's more of a surprise and speed. Okay, and that's how you catch your opponent there. And remember, sometimes speed can produce a knockout, okay? Because it catches the opponent by surprise. So if I'm going towards the groin area, you know, I will, and I'm barefoot, I will use the top of the foot to snap kick. And then bring the leg back. So almost like you're hitting a soccer ball, okay? And back. So it's this motion of the leg coil, extending it and recoiling it back. And then bringing it back. That's with the rear leg. With the front leg, it will be loading the weight back in the back leg and doing the same thing from here. Coiling the leg, and then bringing it back. Right there, okay? That's for the groin area. If you're going to the chin, first of all, you have to have range of motion on your hamstrings to be able to reach your imaginary partner chin, okay? So keep that in mind. And now you can use, for that one, I recommend you use the ball of the foot. So in order to do that, the demi point, like meaning hitting with the ball of the foot, is a good tool that you can use when you have no shoes. If you have shoes that have a stronger edge, then you can technically use that. But you know, we're assuming this is for sport purposes. So if you're trying to aim for the chin, you do demi point with a foot, and then you go right there. It's a fast kick. It's not a traditional push kick. It's more of a snap kick, surprise. Sometimes your opponent, your training partners are opening the arms in their guard too wide, and then there's the entrance there for the right there, okay? And I recommend doing that one if you're going to the head with the rear leg. Why? Because you have more power, and two, you know, you're less prone to be off balance, right? If you try to elevate the front leg too high, it can prompt you to, if you don't find the target or they block it, to land in a bad angle. Whereas with the rear leg, even if they block it here, I can always have a good base to spring from, okay? Regardless whether you use left foot in front or right foot in front, it's the same thing. So for the self-defense one, toes down, bring it back. For the sports one, move the ball of the foot all the way to the head and back, okay? That's your snap kick.